Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is not just another ordinary day. If you are watching this video, it's not by accident. This moment, right now, was meant for you. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. Perhaps you've been searching for answers. Perhaps you've been carrying pain, confusion, or questions no one else sees. Maybe you've asked God, why are you silent? And maybe, just maybe, this message is your reply. This isn't just a video. It's a message for your heart, a voice for the parts of you that feel unheard. Not from me, but from the one who created you and still has a plan for you, no matter your mistakes, your story, or your beliefs. When God is silent, He's still working. In the next few minutes, you'll begin to understand why things didn't go as planned, why the silence was necessary, why the heartbreak wasn't a punishment, and most importantly, what to do now. So take a deep breath. Let your heart really listen, because the answers you've been waiting for may not arrive in thunder. They may sound exactly like this. Part 1. The pain you carried alone. You've been holding something heavy. Pain that lingers behind your smiles. Wounds no one else sees. Maybe it's been months, maybe years. On the outside you smile, laugh, keep going. But when the world quiets and you're alone, the silence grows louder than your strength. Perhaps you lost someone you love. Maybe your dreams slipped away despite your best efforts. Maybe you've spent years being strong for everyone else, with no one asking if you're still breathing inside. You've prayed, you've cried, you've whispered into your pillow, God, where are you? And maybe you've begun to believe you've been forgotten, but here's the truth, no one told you. Sometimes God dismantles your plans, not to destroy you, but to save you. You were walking toward people who didn't love you, entering places that weren't meant for you, clinging to dreams not built for your future. So He removed them, not as punishment, but as protection. You saw the moment, He saw the outcome. You are still here, still breathing. That means the process is still unfolding, and that alone is proof. You are not finished. You are being formed. He worked while you cried. He prepared while you broke. He listened when you thought He was silent. What you thought was the end was really the beginning. And remember this, put God first, not success, not revenge, not validation. Because when God is first, everything else aligns, even if it takes time. Part 2. When everything failed. There were moments when you gave everything. You prayed with every ounce of your heart. You did right, even when it hurt. You worked harder than anyone around you. And still, things fell apart. The door didn't open. The relationship ended. The healing didn't come. You thought, why did it fail if I did everything right? But failure is not always a sign of unworthiness. Sometimes it is divine redirection. What didn't work wasn't meant to. What failed wasn't failure. It was protection. That closed door wasn't rejection. It was redirection. Unanswered prayers often become the greatest blessings. You just can't see it at first. The job that didn't call you back, it might have drained your spirit. The person who left you, They might have broken more than your heart. The plan that collapsed, it may have saved your soul. You thought you were being overlooked, but God was building you, strengthening you, refining your heart. You prayed for a blessing. God gave you a lesson, because the lesson will carry you farther than a blessing ever could. Don't regret the doors that stayed closed. Don't wish the past worked out. If it had, you wouldn't be who you are becoming. This isn't punishment. This is preparation. And preparation is always quiet. Part 3. The plan you cannot see. Let's be honest. You want answers, a sign, a reason to believe you're not wasting your life waiting for nothing. You don't want pretty words. You want peace. You want a reason to hope. So here it is. The most powerful plans of God are often invisible at first. Why? Because if He revealed the full plan, you'd run, you'd doubt, you'd rush, you'd try to control something meant to grow slowly. That's why He only reveals one step at a time. It's not delay, it's protection. It's not rejection, it's maturity. A tree doesn't sprout overnight. First, its roots grow deep in silence, underground, hidden. Strength is built before growth is seen. That's your life right now. You are being rooted, strengthened in the unseen, grounded in what matters most. You're not behind, you're being prepared. The future may look unclear, but faith is not built in clarity, it's built in trust. If you could see everything, it wouldn't be faith, it would be control. God doesn't want your control, He wants your trust. And here's the truth. You are not stuck. You are being shaped. Your quiet season is not punishment. It's a holy time, a sacred space where God does His deepest work. You are not being ignored. You are being equipped. So don't lose faith just because you can't see the path. Your roots are growing, and soon you'll rise higher than you ever imagined, not by accident, but by divine design. Part 4. When life breaks you, it builds you. Life will break you. Not because you're weak, but because you're being made strong. There are seasons where everything falls apart. The people you love leave, your plans dissolve, your identity feels lost. And when that happens, it changes you. You start building walls, not because you want to, but because you're tired of hurting. But here's the truth. Breaking isn't the end. It's the beginning of building something better. Some things needed to collapse so you could rise differently. Stronger, wiser, clearer. You may have been betrayed, disappointed, abandoned, but those wounds did not defeat you. They refined you. You learned to trust again, not in people, but in God. And now, that trust is becoming your foundation. You're not who you were. You've grown through silence, through heartbreak, through waiting, through walking alone. You are becoming the person who can carry what you once prayed for. And when that day comes, the day the breakthrough arrives, you will not just receive a blessing, you will become the blessing. Part 5. When life is breaks, you builds growth it. Sometimes life pushes us into storms we never asked for and shatters our plans without warning. But what if those broken pieces were the beginning of something better? You see, many people carry silent pain. pretending they're okay while quietly drowning inside. But the truth is, life had to break you because soft hearts can't carry heavy callings. Pain wasn't sent to destroy you, it came to prepare you. The pressure that breaks stones is the same pressure that shapes diamonds. Just like gold cannot shine unless it passes through fire, your soul had to be tested before it could rise. Maybe you had to lose people who didn't truly love you, or let go of dreams that weren't really meant for you. But don't confuse the storm with punishment. It was protection. God was removing what couldn't follow you into the next chapter. Yes, it felt unfair. Yes, it was painful. But at that very moment when everything fell apart, a new version of you was being born. The version that doesn't beg for love, the one that stands in faith even when nothing makes sense. That's not weakness, that's spiritual strength. This is not your breakdown, it's your breakthrough. And your English learning, it's part of that rise too. Speak this out loud, practice it. Because the strength in your words begins with strength in your heart. Part 6. When God is silent, He's still speaking. There's something incredibly sacred about silence. It teaches us what noise never can. When your prayers feel like they've hit the ceiling, when you ask, God, where are you? And hear nothing, that silence isn't empty. It's spiritual surgery. The most powerful changes often happen in the dark, without applause or clarity. Just like a seed breaks open underground before the plant appears above soil, your soul has been growing in a place no one sees. You may not feel it now, but while you were breaking, you were also being built. While you were losing, God was pruning. While you were crying, heaven was collecting every tear. The silence wasn't rejection, it was redirection. He wasn't ignoring you, he was protecting you from things you didn't even know would hurt you. And now, the reason you're still here, still standing, still breathing, is proof that divine timing is at work. You didn't survive that dark chapter to go back to who you used to be. This is your preparation season. So if you're learning English today, know this. Every silent word you read, every pronunciation you whisper, every sentence you write, it all matters. Just like your faith, your language journey grows strongest in silence. Part 7. Rise again. You were never alone. You thought it was the end, but it was just a chapter. You didn't fail. You were being rerouted. Yes, the pain was real. The heartbreak happened. The dreams were delayed. But nothing you lost was meant to stay. And here's the deeper truth. God never left you, not even for a second. He let you fall, yes, but never beyond His reach. That pain that made you cry alone at night was not a punishment. It was a push toward your purpose. And now it's time. Time to rise, not with fear, but with faith. Time to stop asking, why me? And start declaring, watch me. You are not too late. You are not too broken. And if you are learning English right now, let me tell you something. It is not just about language. It's about confidence. It's about expression. It's about standing up in a world that once told you to stay quiet and finally finding your voice. Keep going, keep growing. Don't let the silence fool you. God has been preparing you for something bigger, something better, something beautiful. Closing message. Listen closely. What's coming is not just a blessing, it's a confirmation. A confirmation that your faith was never wasted, that your waiting had a purpose, that your voice, yes, even in English, is going to reach places your pain never could. So keep learning, keep speaking, keep walking, because God is not finished with you. In fact, He's just getting started. If this message touched your heart, helped you grow, or gave you peace, then don't leave without being part of this journey. Subscribe to the English Lane, where we learn, grow, and heal together, one lesson at a time. Your story is still unfolding. Let's walk this lane in faith and in English.